So today we'll be talking about do what scares you. Some of us get the hint, like the smallest hint of something that scares us, and we go back. And it doesn't really be anything that scares us. It be something that's unfamiliar, right? Uncomfortable. We're not used to being uncomfortable. We don't like being uncomfortable. So whenever it gets to that type of point, we run away from it. And we go back to what's comfortable because we know the outcome, right? Whether good or bad, we already know the outcome. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is the fear of unknown / uncomfortable. All right. It's the fear of unknown. That's the first one we're gonna talk about. We don't like when we don't know the outcome or we don't know something, right? We don't like when it's something new or how we're gonna react to whatever it is. We don't like it, right? We're actually fearful of it. We're fearful of the unknown. We as humans feel as if that we need to hold the power, right? That we can control and dictate every outcome when that is not our reality. The person who can hold our outcome and change it and dictate all of that is the person above us. He is the creator. So for us, we have to get past the fear of unknown. Yes, it's new to us. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's something we may have never in our life even thought to even do. But if you are confined by your fear, and it's a shield over your mind and over your eyes, you will never get past wherever you are today. So you have to embrace the unknown. You have to embrace what's uncomfortable, embrace what's new. Because once you embrace it, you learn so much more, right? You become a different person because you know something different. You can expand your horizons. You can eat different. You can be different. You can speak different. You can act and be the person you always wanted to be, right? So that's first. The fear of unknown. That is our first thing. The fear of unknown. And the second one, let me tell you why we should do it, right? Second one, it builds confidence, right? How many times have I can tell you a story. I remember I went to Six Flags and it was the first time I saw the Mr. Freeze. And Mr. Freeze, it shoots backwards. It's all backwards the whole time. And I was scared. Like I feared. I didn't know what it was. I never rode it. Right? But I'm seeing people ride it, they screaming, it's going backwards. I'm like, yo, this is not for me. Right? It was the fear of the unknown, right? But I rustled up the courage to actually get on the Mr. Freeze. And once I did it, it built confidence. Because not a lot of people in that friend group that I was with that day did it. So I felt more confident. I'm like, yo, I can do whatever. Like, I overcame a fear. It gave me a sense of confidence. It gave me a sense of structure and strength that I can achieve whatever I really want to achieve if I just get past that barrier of fear. And the last one, this is a big one. I always got to keep the best for last. The big one. Let's say you don't do what is scaring you, right? And it turns out to be something great. It turns out to be something that you really wish you could have did. What do you get from that? Regret. You regret your decision of not going after what it is that you wanted, right? You regret that you didn't make that decision, that you didn't overcome your fear. You regret that you wasn't strong enough or confident enough. And you didn't believe in yourself enough to overcome some things that you didn't overcome, right? And the hardest thing is seeing your peers overcome their fears, but you're the only person that's not. So you build regret because you see their progress. You see what they're doing around you and how far they're taking their life. But because you're afraid to take that step, and move past that one thing that you regret, that you're going to regret, and that you're not confident in, and that you're fearing, you start doubting yourself. You start looking at yourself a little bit different, like, yo, I'm going to stay here my whole life. When that don't have to be your reality. You don't have to live with regret if you make the right decisions when it comes to overcoming certain fears. Now, we're not going to get it right. I'm not saying we're 100% perfect. No, not at all. But when it comes to things that you know can better your life, but it's unknown to you and it's uncomfortable for you, you gotta take that leap. My favorite artist is Rod Wave, man. My favorite thing when he was like, yeah, I'm gonna jump off the cliff. Meaning, if he wants something in life, he's just want to go do it. Like whatever the outcome is, the outcome is. But I don't want to live my life in regret and not pursuing what it is that I wanted to pursue. Right? So I'm going to write down everything that we talked about today just to leave you. Just to leave you with. Right? First thing we talked about was what? Fear of unknown. Right? Fear of unknown. Not knowing what's next. Not knowing what is on the other side of that curtain. Right? I know y'all saw the TV show Let's Make a Deal. They was fearful. They didn't know what was on the other side of that curtain. So sometimes they would take what was comfortable and what they can see instead of what they couldn't see and missing out on something that could possibly be something better for them in their life. Second, build confidence. Right? We build confidence of doing things that we didn't think we were capable of doing things that we never thought we would do. You build confidence off repetition. You build confidence off jumping off the cliff and landing on your 2 feet. That's how you build your confidence. You gotta understand that you can overcome whatever it is that you're fearing. And when you overcome it, on that other side, it's confident. You get real confident that you can achieve whatever you want to do in life. You build a momentum. And the last thing is regret. Let's not live our life in regret, especially with these. Like, we can control how we react to things that we fear. We can control if we overcome that fear or not. It's up to us to control that. Fear is literally an illusion. It's an illusion that we create in our mind, right? And it's up to us to break that because we gained fear over the years, right? As we grew up, but as you're a little bit older, as you understand the world a little bit different and see it a little bit better, you can overcome those fears, and you can understand that fear is just an illusion. So when you understand fear is just something that we create in our mind, you understand that you can create something positive. No, we don't want to do fear. We want confidence. So when you're walking into something that you don't know, you're confident. So you can change that. And that's up to you. Last thing. Fear of unknown. Build confidence. Please don't live your life in regret. Take that chance. Overcome that fear.